Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slot man in motion right. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Again, it's Jones. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. off, play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. To the pylon, he's in. The kicking team off for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the visitors extend their advantage to 13-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On the draw, here's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run it once more with Jones. Jones, 1st down and more. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. 1 quarter in the books. Plenty of scoring already. And EA an enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Gray brought in motion. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down.
To the goal line and in.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return, here's Washington. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. Slot receiver headed right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And a 1st down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the visitors add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Tight end going in motion here. A run. It's Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Gray brought in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
And he will score.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. To the air now on first and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. And he will fight his way to the end zone. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Gray on that one. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. So we are at halftime, and this is a 9-point game at the break. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with EA Sports. Halftime report. It's all yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go now. Go.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And his guys will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight. He takes a big shot there on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Robinson. Whoa. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 75 yards. It is a touchdown. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Open man, left side, he's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. And he's got another one. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards for the touchdown. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. At the 46-yard line. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. The speed on display. He's in. Point after try forthcoming. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. And it's... by one of his teammates. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will go all the way. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll get this out wide. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, back. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Big strides. Look at him go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And he's in. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out. Special teams. With the recovery. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Washington now to return it. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go!
Now the veteran, it's Chase Edmonds. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on 1st down. Well, this would be something. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And the visitors are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Slot receiver, headed right. He works free, right side. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's in. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Cowboy! At the 18-yard line.
Go! Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball.
Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.